Alright, let's get straight to it. If you're tired of spending hours staring at your notes only to forget everything the next day, I feel you. We've all been there, flipping flashcards, reading the same paragraph for the 10th time, questioning every life decision that led to this moment. But here's the thing. Your memory isn't broken, your strategy probably is. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 memory techniques that actually work. These aren't just hacks from some motivational poster. They're backed by real science, and real students use them to crush their exams. Let's go. Technique 1. Spaced repetition, aka stop trying to cram. Okay, first up, spaced repetition. This is the opposite of cramming. It's when you review information multiple times over increasing intervals, like day 1, day 3, day 7, day 14, instead of just hammering it the night before. Why it works? Because your brain actually strengthens memory every time it has to work a little to recall something. That tiny bit of struggle is your brain saying, okay, this must be important, let's keep it. Apps like Anki or even a color-coded calendar can help you schedule it out. But the core idea? Revisit things before you forget them, not after. Technique 2. The memory palace. Your brain loves locations. Ever notice how you can remember every detail of your favorite coffee shop, but not the exact definition of osmosis? That's because your brain is wired to remember places. The memory palace technique, or method of loci, uses that. Here's how it works. You imagine a place you know really well, like your house, and place the things you need to remember in specific rooms. Then, when you want to recall them, you mentally walk through that space. Example. You need to remember 5 biological terms? Place mitochondria on your kitchen table, ribosomes in the fridge, and so on. The weirder the visual, the better it sticks. Your brain loves weird. Technique 3. Chunking, because your brain hates chaos. Chunking is basically organizing information into groups or patterns your brain can manage. Let's say you're trying to remember this number, 149217776. You can break it into chunks like 1492, Columbus, 1776, American independence. Now your brain connects that with stuff it already knows. Apply this to your subjects. Group related info into small categories. Don't try to memorize an entire biology chapter. Chunk it into cell parts, functions, diseases, etc. Your brain likes patterns. Give it some. Technique 4. Active recall. Don't just read, retrieve. Most people study by rereading notes, but that's like watching someone else play a sport and hoping you get better. Active recall means forcing your brain to pull information without looking at the answer. Like closing your book and asking yourself, what are the 5 causes of the French Revolution? Instead of reading them 10 times. Flashcards? Active recall. Practice tests? Same. The more you dig info out of your brain, the more likely it sticks. Technique 5. Teach it, because if you can explain it, you own it. Have you ever tried explaining something to a friend and realized halfway through, you have no idea what you're talking about? That's the power of teaching as a test. If you can't explain it clearly, you don't know it deeply enough. Use your wall, your mirror, your pet, doesn't matter. Pretend you're the teacher. Break down the concept like you're tutoring a 10-year-old. And if you stumble, that's gold. Now you know what to go back and study. Bonus points if you record yourself explaining. You'll cringe at your voice, sure, but you'll catch gaps instantly. Technique 6. Association and weird visuals. The stranger, the better. Let's say you need to memorize that the capital of Australia is Canberra. You could repeat it 100 times, or picture a can of beer chilling on a map of Australia. Weird? Yep. Effective? Extremely. Our brains remember bizarre images more than boring facts. So link what you need to learn with something ridiculous. Trying to remember that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Picture a muscular battery doing push-ups inside a cell. This isn't childish, it's strategic. Technique 7. Retrieval practice plus sleep. This duo is unstoppable. Last one, and this one's less technique and more non-negotiable. You need retrieval practice. We talked about this, but it needs to be paired with quality sleep. Why? Because your brain literally files and strengthens memories while you sleep. It's not just rest, it's your brain doing back-end storage. Pulling an all-nighter might help short-term, but it wrecks long-term memory. So, the formula is: study smart, not all night, quiz yourself actively, then get your 7 to 9 hours. That's the real glow up. Alright, quick recap of the 7 memory techniques. 1. Spaced repetition. Review over time. 2. Memory palace. Place info in your mind's map. 3. Chunking. Group things logically. 4. Active recall. Force your brain to remember. 5. Teach it. If you can't explain it, you don't know it. 6. Weird associations. Make it strange, make it stick. 7. Sleep plus retrieval. Memory's power couple. Look, exams are tough, but your brain is tougher. You don't need to study harder. You need to study smarter, in ways that match how memory actually works. So let me ask you, which of these techniques have you tried? Which one are you going to try this week? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And hey, if this helped, hit that like button like it owes you marks on your next test. Subscribe for more brain-boosting tips, and ring that bell so you don't miss a single strategy. You've got this. Study smarter. Stay consistent. And don't forget to sleep. Catch you in the next one.